talented guys go out there and work hard to prove they're NBA ready.
Absolutely, Brian, and that gets harder to do as the G League continues to become more and more competitive. These teams are all stuffed with dynamic players, and they're all looking to make a splash. And how exciting. This is the first action for MP. Never easy to jump into the G League straight from high school.
And nobody can deny the talent that MP has, but it could be rough for him early on in the G League. Still, this is a great way for him to get his game NBA ready.
Now here's Bayless. MP on the wing. And it's out of bounds as Team Ignite retains possession. Pass to Bayless. Outside Diaz. 5 on the clock. The 3. Stockton grabs the board. Here's Keller. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Stockton. Here's Lewis. The shot's good, and Stockton making the play.
Oh, maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Outside Palmer.
To the middle.
MP.
Second shot opportunity.
And the rebound goes to the 905.
Just stay close to him. That was all the defender had to do there.
Here's Keller. Tries again. And stolen by Bayless.
And look at this Team Ignite roster. It is special. A ton of talent jumping off the roster.
They'll need to fuse it all together over the course of the season, but this is one of the most talented Team Ignite rosters we've seen. A lot can happen over the course of the year.
Now here's Lewis. Rejected by MP.
Textbook defense from MP. That's just got to bump him up whenever he's able to come up with blocks.
Evens things up with that basket. His second of 4, shooting 50%.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
Pass to Keller. Over MP. Offensive rebound. The shot by Burks, no good. Team Ignite leading.
Down low.
Here's MP.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him.
And it was just recently in 2017 that the Raptors 905 went all the way and won the G League championship.
They had a great run that season. And in the years since, they've continued to make a postseason impact. This team seemingly always a contender.
Part of what makes the G League so exciting to follow is that it's really an ever-changing league.
Yeah, from the teams to the players to the rules, it's always evolving. So each season really is anyone's game. And guys, this is so exciting. The start of the G League season, always fun to see new faces and talent coming into the G.
And while that's true for all teams in the G League, it's especially true for a group like Team Ignite. We could be seeing the start of not only a future NBA player, but a future franchise cornerstone tonight. And for many of these players, this is the first time they're getting a taste of professional ball.
And when ball is your job, as you said, Brian, you get good in a hurry. There will be a lot to learn from any first-time G Leaguers. It's a bit of a trial by fire.
And the shot's good. By Diaz.
Well, this is why you can't give Diaz any space to shoot. So he's ready to fire as soon as he gets it.
Stockton, that's good.
His ability is matched only by his energy, guys. He's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Palmer with it. Now Stockton defending. Back to Palmer. Kicks it out to MP.
AI outside.
Screen by MP. The trade. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the 905 taking it the other way. And here we are kicking off the G League season. A lot of games to be played.
Well, the traditional G League schedule, 50 games. Not as many as the NBA, but it's still a grind. For many of these players, it'll be more games than they've ever played before.
And here's Taylor from the arc. Team Ignite with the rebound.
AI inside.
He's covered by Taylor.
Back to AI.
Screen by MP. Outside Diaz.
Knocks it loose. Let's go with a three. No good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Team Ignite on top.
Up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the...
All right, through the first quarter, what are your thoughts on MP so far?
You know, it's actually tough to say.
It's a 3-point game.
For the Raptors.
To the paint. And MP slams it in. And the speed of the professional game, something incoming players always talk about.
It's not as fast as the NBA, but it's a world apart from college. It'll take some getting used to for many first-year G Leaguers.
Here's Zamori.
Covered by AI.
Done.
Off the left rim and out.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that.
Yeah, he's got to use his head. That was a terrible choice for sure.
Low probability.
Back to MP.
The 17-footer.
Now here's Peterson. Covered by Burks.
4 on the shot clock.
Here's MP. Stockton grabs the board. The 905 leading. Pass to Dunn. And stolen by MP. Now Team Ignite moving it up. Thomas for 3. That's good. And it's MP with the dime.
Yeah, you have to appreciate the unselfish attitude of MP, showing he's more than capable of finding open teammates.
Here's Taylor. Over MP. Taylor with the bucket.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second quarter.
That ought to help them increase their separation. Impressive offensive output.
And the shot's good by Diaz.
Just fantastic work from Diaz. Sees the opportunity to score inside and does exactly that.
And the big names for Team Ignite are part of the one-year program. They get compensated well as they prepare for the NBA draft.
The team serves as a professional training center for elite talent. Just another fantastic path to the NBA.
Taylor.
Covered by AI.
Taylor with it.
AI is there.
Taylor misses.
They don't need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
They should wait until about the 5-second mark before getting started.
Absolutely.
And that's a foul called on Stockton. That is his first foul of the game.
And these calls, they can be some of the toughest calls for officials to make.
Absolutely. But in this case, I think he got it right. The defender is still moving there and never got set.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
You need some help as well.
And the the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. 9:05 out in front. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
So with the first half of play behind us now, how do you feel about MP's play tonight?
You know, he needs to fight a little harder for his spot on this roster. All of these G League guys are playing hard, so he needs to put in the extra work if he wants to truly distinguish himself on the floor.
100% agree. I mean, no one is going to hand you opportunities in this league. You got to earn them. Maybe here in the second half, he'll play with a little more urgency. Yeah, the G League hit hard by the pandemic, along with really every other league in the world, every sport. They had to cancel the end of the 2020 season. They played a shortened season in 2021 in a bubble in Orlando.
On defense, Team Ignite.
Here's Keller.
And the coaching staff loves when Bayless works like this on defense, capable of making a big impact.
On the wing, Diaz. Screen by MP. Diaz with it. He's picked up by Taylor. And that one's good. Mercer.
And with the G League, they ended up with a bubble season, and that made for some intense basketball.
And I feel like that was the right choice for the G League because teams were still able to develop their youth, and it was done in a safe and controlled environment.
Keller with the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Team Ignite trailing. Bayless outside. Pass to Diaz. Palmer.
Banked in off the glass.
And they finally fought all the way back to even the score. We've got a whole new ballgame.
Yeah, and they've got all the momentum in the world right now after that comeback, so you just have to like their chances the rest of the way.
And MP, an immediate starter. Team Ignite felt that his talent was good enough to start right off the bat.
And with a younger team like this, talent wins out. Not a surprise to see MP starting. He'll just need to perform so his spot is justified.
Clock at 6.
MP inside. Covered by Stockton.
And down it goes. 2 points.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Keller. Not a lot of room.
Taylor misses.
Team Ignite with the lead.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Fades away.
And it's MP missing.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
Pass to Burks.
He's off on that one.
Some solid D there from MP.
Tries the spin move. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Left side Palmer. Taylor grabs the board.
And here are the 9:05. Trailing by 2.
Pass to Keller. Lewis. Now here's Stockton. Keller with the ball.
And here's Taylor from the arc. That one is off.
And you look at how the G League is attracting top high school talent now. What do you think that'll do to the college game?
It could be good in that we'll probably see fewer one and dones. Universities can now focus on players who might be there for a while, and that could help continuity, which is a big plus.
They're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Dance Squad! One more round of applause for your performers. In for your Team Ignite, Harry Collins, Manuel Lawson, AI. Franklin Bautista. Now into the lineup for the
Will make substitution.
Substitution for the Raptors. Shooting for the 905, Neil Keller at the line for one.
And that one drops, so they lead by one.
Well, the Raptors 905 have a pretty interesting distinction as the first G League team to be based outside of the U.S.
Yeah, being an affiliate for a Canadian team has to be interesting. But it truly is a global sport. The Raptors 905 help make this a global league.
To the inside.
Up top, Lewis. He's covered by Mercer. Stockton, that's good.
He's so clutch. He saves his best when the pressure is at its highest.
Outside, Palmer. Pass to MP. And here's Diaz. Screen by MP. Diaz, no good.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Look at Bayless delivering some high-effort defense and getting a hand on the shot.
Outside, Diaz.
Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Pass to Keller.
Puts up a three.
The shot's good. Stockton making the play.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the last guy on the list.
MP inside. Outside for Bayless. Palmer. Now MP.
5 to shoot.
They double team MP.
For three.
Offensive rebound, Team Ignite.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the basketball.
And you look at Team Ignite, it's a great way to get experience and prepare for the NBA draft.
You can't overlook how paramount a professional type of environment, professional development is. You know, on this team, the prospects can eat and sleep basketball 24/7. It's the only thing on the menu. You can't get that anywhere else.
Look at the little fella eating some glass.
And here's Team Ignite. Pass to Mercer.
Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
Well, I just love how confident Connor Mercer is in his abilities. You can tell he doesn't second guess his selections.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Dead Squad. One more round of applause for your performers.
Now here's Burks, covered by MP. The 9:05 call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Dead Squad. One more round of applause for your performers.
Here's Keller. Outside Stockton. Shoots over Palmer. 9:05, miss again.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
And he cannot convert on the second. That one misses.
Well, they need every bucket they can get here.
They're still alive, but they better execute every trip down the floor or their chances are really too good.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
For Team Ignite, Franklin Diaz.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Back to Stockton. Offensive rebound. And
So it's Team Ignite comes out on top.
And the big takeaway has to be the rim protection we saw from MP. Terrific energy and anticipation. He was an intimidator.
We don't always see young players put forth that level of defensive effort. That's going to put him on a lot of teams' radars.
And that'll conclude our broadcast. For Tim Swartz and Brian Banfatemi, this is Blake Suniga. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Yo, you look tired.
Bro, yeah, the schedule ain't no joke, man.
Yeah, well, it's working. Me opening a lot of eyes, bro. I reached out to a couple of reporters, and a lifestyle reporter and a beat reporter are willing to sit down with you.
When am I gonna have time for all that?
You don't, really. But, I mean, you can make time. I mean, for one of them, at least.
Yeah, all right, look, just give me the guy number. I'll make the call.
I never said they were guys. I mean, that's a really old-school way of thinking. I mean, yeah, in this case, they are both guys. But, all right, anyway, you go meet them somewhere in the city. But let me know if this sounds like something you'd be interested in. I'll just show you where they're going to be at on the map.
Yeah, all right. Cool, Rick.
Oh, one last thing. I've been doing research on both these reporters all day, so let me know if you need help making a decision.
Okay, so who's this beat reporter?
John Luck. He's a really great writer. Well, I'm not going to lie. He's actually pretty basic, but there's a ton of people.
Hey, what do you know about that lifestyle reporter?
Andrew Torres.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm good. I appreciate it. I'm gonna think it through.
Yeah, man, don't mention.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of G League basketball.
And we'll watch the Grand Rapids Gold in this one as they go up against Team Ignite. Alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, this is Blake Suniga, and tomorrow's NBA stars could be out there on the court today.
Well, that's the fun of the G League, right? Everyone is looking to earn their chance at a spot in the NBA.
Yeah, and I love that we get to watch elite players competing with each other to join the best in the world. It really is something special, guys.
Now here's Bayless. Back to MP. The Gold, pull it in. And something that all the young players are learning on the fly, just how difficult it can be to manage your team as a pro player.
It's difficult for any of us to manage our time, let alone if you're a basketball star trying to make the NBA. So these young men have been trying to find a balance as the season wears on.
Now here's MP.
And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Swift outside. Pass to Franklin.
Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Nice D from MP. Outside Palmer. MP with it. Now Diaz.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's MP. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation.
Now here's Oakley. He's guarded by Palmer. Oakley outside. Here's Franklin from the arc. That one falls, coming off Oakley's speed.
Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
And I'm trying to track the number of name changes the Gold organization has gone through. It's been quite a few.
Yeah, they started as the Anaheim Arsenal in 2006. Then they became the Springfield Armor, and then the Grand Rapids Drive. Now they've rebranded as the Grand Rapids Gold.
One more round of applause for your performers.
Team Ignite on offense.
Searching for their first points of the game.
Outside Palmer. Pass to MP. Bayless. Team Ignite again missing. Oakley outside.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Swift with it. Now Kennedy.
Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3.
Swift can't get it to go.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often.
Stolen by Franklin. Swift, good.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
I hope so. There's nothing like a one-footer.
Palmer up top. Franklin covering. Rejected by Franklin.
They get it back. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And we've seen some big names come out of Team Ignite already. The talent has been there very early.
Well, of course, Jalen Green, the 2021 big-time draft pick, perhaps the biggest name to come out. Jonathan Kuminga as well. I mean, we should see over the years the alumni list expand rapidly for the G League Ignite team.
It's Palmer on the drive. And the dunk by Palmer.
Yeah, that's just a clever drive by Edwin Palmer. He spots an opening and cuts to a shot.
Let's hear it for your dance squad.
So it's both.
In for your Team Ignite. Substitution for Grand Rapids.
Outside Palmer. MP up top.
Floats one, and the ball out of play. The Gold will have it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And here's Swift. Outside Franklin. Kennedy sets a screen. Back to Swift. Oakley. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Palmer. That's his first foul. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Oakley, right side. Takes the three. And one advantage the G League has, you learn to play in NBA-level offenses.
Many teams run the same offense, the same system with their affiliates. So you get a chance to see the timing and movement of what NBA teams do, and it helps make that transition, if you're lucky enough to get a spot in the NBA, a little easier.
Now here's Franklin. He has 5. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. MP outside. Back to Palmer. High post MP. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Still trailing, yes, but their offense is no longer on life support here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they're making some shots now, looking to make up some ground.
Now here's Oakley. Here's House. Swift, right side. 5 on the clock. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
That's a move very few players can make, guys. Sensational stuff.
Outside Palmer. MP outside. Back to Palmer. Screen by MP. Palmer with it. And it's Kennedy picking him up. Low block shot on the way. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And as we go deeper into the year, these players are starting to find their rhythm.
And I think the nerves are over, especially for Team Ignite with so many young players. Those early game, early season jitters are distant right now. He ran his man right into the screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Diaz. MP. Franklin covering. MP inside. And it's hauled in by Franklin. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Here's Oakley. Happy to see that one go for his second make in 5 attempts.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear
the goal.
Substitution
finished one half of play. It's the goal. They're up by 10. And we'll be back with you shortly.
22. Grand Rapids Gold, 32.
And now that we're halfway through this one, give me a breakdown of what you're seeing from MP.
You know, he needs to fight a little harder for his spot on this roster. All of these G League guys are playing hard, so he needs to put in the extra work if he wants to truly distinguish himself on the floor.
100% agree. I mean, no one is going to hand you opportunities in this league. You got to earn them. Maybe here in the second half, he'll play with a little more urgency.
One of the best things the NBA has done for the G League, two-way contracts.
Yeah, first seeing them back in 2017, it allows players to freely go between the G League and NBA teams, really helping with their development.
And that cuts the lead to single digits.
Love the hustle and the commitment. MP unwilling to let that position go to waste.
Swift with it. 8 points for him. That one is good. He has only missed one of his 6 shots from the floor.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree.
Now here's MP. Pass to Palmer. MP.
Lets it go from 11.
Bayless, defended by Swift. Diaz.
And that one off the back rim and in.
Look at Diaz not shying away from the mid-range shot. I know it's not popular, but the mid-range jumper is still a bucket.
Here's Swift.
10 points for him.
Here's Oakley. The three for Sims.
Ooh, no luck on that one.
And it's Team Ignite the other way. And despite being in existence for 15 seasons, the Gold franchise has never gotten past the first round of the playoffs.
Well, big picture, obviously, the G League is all about player development, except for the fans who attend the games. Just like with minor league baseball. I mean, they want to win. They want to go to the playoffs. They want rings. But they're fans. So I don't know if they get rings.
Now here's Franklin.
5 points in the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed.
Pass to MP. Now Diaz. Back to MP.
It's stolen by Oakley.
Outside Sims. Swift with it. He's guarded by Palmer. Now here's Swift. Oakley for three. And again, it's Grand Rapids with a three.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's MP. Down by 12. Back to Diaz. Screen by MP.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
It's going to be on Swift.
First team
Team
foul.
Ignite, one of the few teams without a city in their name.
Now Palmer. Pass to MP.
To the left side wing.
MP on the wing.
6 on the shot clock. And he fakes in the layup.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here, and to me, they look like a totally different team.
Outside Franklin.
Goes up from the top of the key.
It's rebounded by Team Ignite. And here's MP. Screen by MP.
Here's Bayless. And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws.
And with MP on the floor here, he's starting to get some chances against guys that either played or will play in the NBA.
And those possessions, really, those are the ones that scouts are most interested in. They want to see how a guy like MP stacks up against near NBA talent. It's one of the most valuable things to be learned in these G League games for front offices.
And what a trial run for Team Ignite last year, nabbing Jalen Green, Jonathan Kuminga, and Dacian Nix, absolutely rocking college scouting.
And those guys, they prove you can be a top pick and take that route. They talked about how much they enjoyed their experience with Team Ignite, and I think we're going to see more of this in the future.
Now here's Swift, covered by Diaz. Pass to Oakley. Back to Swift.
The 3 ball.
That one falls, coming off Oakley's feet.
They're in great position thanks to their accurate three-point shooting.
You got that right, Tim, and you don't usually get too many of those things right. But look, they're just lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Come on, man.
Here's Sims.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th.
Pass to Franklin. And the dunk by Franklin.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Well, they're just going for the throat now.
I feel bad for that rim.
Yeah, I can see why you feel bad for the rim there, Tim. But now's the time to do this, right? Keep attacking that rim.
Here's MP, and MP slams it in.
Well, of course, you might know MP from his days in college, but you also might know him from his video channel. Yes, he's got a bit of internet fame from the basketball videos he would upload.
Rejected by AI.
Don't try AI. This is his biggest strength, swatting shots, and this skill, it could carry him to get a spot in the NBA.
Here's MP, and MP slams it in.
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
What message?
I'm not sure. Just a message.
Get out of my way?
Yeah, maybe that.
How about the message is, I'm one of the best dunkers around, and I'm showing you why. Because that's how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Franklin. Franklin missing again. And the fandom has followed MP here to the G League. But he needs to prove that he's more than just an internet presence.
And the G League will be his first real test in that regard. Everyone here is scraping for a chance at the NBA. So if you're not 100% committed to that goal, you're going to get exposed really quickly.
Here's Franklin. Here's Kennedy. That one falls coming off Franklin's speed.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Dance Squad. One more round of applause for your performers.
Team Ignite with the ball.
Trailing by 4.
Back to MP. Outside Palmer.
Just 5 to shoot.
MP.
Oh, and a slam by MP.
And a little background on MP here for Team Ignite. He actually has a steady following from the internet. He ran a channel where he'd upload videos of him playing golf.
Got that one up quick.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Grand Rapids ball.
Outside Franklin. Pass to Kennedy. And finish off by Kennedy.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started coasting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear. No matter what the lead is, it's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
Screen by MP.
Just 4 to shoot.
And it's Palmer missing.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Pass to Swift. Franklin with the ball.
Lets it go from deep. And no good.
And so it's Grand Rapids winning this one.
Team
MP
Ignite.
played a decent game.
56.
Probably a little less
Grand
than what they
Rapids
were
goal.
hoping to get out of him.
63.
But the loss,
God.